Good afternoon, this is Ivan Mara. Just came back from picking up my chicken Indies. Yeah, you got a ride. Yeah, I got a ride on my stepmother. Then she drove me to the Wolf of Levine, and then from there, I got my 6 beers and my smoke, and I got my snack shack, obviously, my bacon club sandwich with the onion rings, right? And like 2 drinks. Right now, I'm drinking 1 beer. I'm drinking 1 beer, right? Yeah. I'll watch it with you guys, and after this, I might watch The Chosen season 4, maybe. And maybe after that, I might make one more video, 4 videos today. But so really, guys, I'm not gonna put my videos every day for you guys. Right? I'm gonna keep saying I'm not gonna guys do like that, man. I can pay for this shit. There you go. Yeah, I will you be getting drunk with a lot of the actors a lot of times? Oh yeah, I will. A lot of parties, man. For all my movies, right? All the hot actors are gonna be living like VJ, going partying it up, man. So many parties, it's crazy. Many parties at my house, many parties at my yacht. I'll even do parties in my office. Like, again, they're living the life. And sometimes I'll even go clubbing with the actors. I take them to a club, we go clubbing, yeah. Take John Big, all those guys. In the club, we get drunk, we dance off to the music, and I have a blast, yeah. In Vancouver, right? That's why I live in the life, obviously. Yeah. We take them to bars too, yeah, I'll take them to bars too. But bars, like getting drunk at a bar is not as fun as getting drunk at my $1 million house and my yacht, right? So, yeah, the hot actors live the life with me, Jim, man. That's why they're gonna beg. They live the life. I mean, yeah, they're trending too. Don't that's trending. Don't forget that, right? Hot actors live the life. We see all my movies. That's why they're gonna beg, obviously, but they're not good for the next movie. I'm not gonna have those guys do me. You know? So Michael B. Jordan's your first choice? Yeah, he is. John Krasinski is my second choice. Michael B. Jordan's actually better than John Krasinski for the Great Escape. So I'll have him be my first choice with Brie Larson. And John Krasinski is my second choice. I'll have him compete with Michael B. Jordan. I might choose John, though, if he's better for the part. Look at the reels. But chances are I'm going for Michael B. Jordan. Yeah. Signed to his mega deal, and he gets to be a movie star for your Great Escape movie, Ivan. But Michael will beg too, and he can beg all he wants. He's not good for the romance story. I'm gonna keep saying that, but they're all gonna beg. I'm like, guys, man, you're not good for the romance story at all. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I already have ideas for the Great Escape. Yeah, I do. Because I'm a creative genius, I have ideas for the Great Escape too, man, in my head. Because I'm a creative genius, obviously. Yeah. Yeah. What's your idea? Well, I have an idea. You have a scene. Me and VJ and Matt Damon's already finding out the company's dirty, obviously, and then they're after us, obviously, and we walk, and all of a sudden we see like 10 guys with masks appear. You know what I'm saying? And me, VJ, and Matt Damon, we step back. You know what I'm saying? Oh, holy shit, we got to get out of here. We get in the car, and when we get in the car and we're driving, the people with masks, they chase us with the car, and you get this like music, like the drum beat music, like boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? Like something like that. And we're the what? We're driving the car, and as we keep driving the car, more people appear around the city now. So some people are looking through the window with masks, and there's other guys. We see just cars pull up out of the bloom, And like me, VJ, Matt Damon, like holy shit, man, like there's no getting out of here alive. Yeah, holy fucking shit, like we're fucked. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we actually escaped. Well, Matt Damon's like almost escaped. All right, you're a genius, I know. There's something like Vacancy a little bit, right? Look at a sick movie, man. It's rated R though, so it's dark. So you're looking at an entertaining movie. The Greatest Hits will be a masterpiece too, man. Look at an amazing movie, man. And you get that beat. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. No, it's in like the drum, and then when they're chasing us, yeah, it's a big secret organization. It makes you think that it's impossible to escape. Obviously, you see people peeking out the windows in the buildings with masks. They're all over the place, and then you realize that there's no getting. This company's huge, man. There's no getting out. Yeah, man. It's a powerful organization. Something like Vacancy, you know what I'm saying? There's scenes when we were in the building, we jump, you know what I'm saying? We jump off buildings like Transformers 3, like it's a crazy, just epic, entertaining movie, right? That's why The Greatest Hits will also have crazy buzz. Yeah. Well, you have Michael B. Jordan be in the car with you, maybe, or Michael B. Jordan gets, you have Michael B. Jordan be in the car too, but I mean, but him and his wife get killed earlier in the movie. Which good guy will have the time to shine? Matt Damon will be the one who has, out of all the supporting characters, for the good guys, Matt Damon and his wife are the ones who have their time to shine more than Michael B. Jordan and the other guys because they get killed earlier. But they're also going to get the time to shine too. I'll kill Michael B. Jordan off a good maybe 2 hours into the movie, 2 hours, 10 minutes, 15 minutes into the movie. That way he has a good hour of just nonstop action, obviously. Then Matt Damon and his wife, yeah, obviously. So at first it's not as bad. Yeah, at first it's not as bad. Once Michael B. Jordan and his wife get killed, Ben Affleck sends more men after me and BJ. Send more men after them, and that's when you get the scene when we're walking, we're running, and everything, and then we see just like 10 guys pop up. They appear with creepy mask. You know what I'm saying? And they're chasing us, and we get into the car, and when we drive the car, all of a sudden you see guys with masks. They're chasing us in the car, and you got that music. And there's people with wearing masks. And they're looking through the. They even some people are even in some of the buildings and everything, and we see them. We're like, what the fuck, man? Yeah, this is a big powerful organization. There's no getting out. Yeah, there's no getting out alive, man. It's hopeless. But we escape. We just escape. But Matt Damon is like almost escape, but they don't escape, obviously. So Ivan, you're a creative genius. I know. You get that music. Yeah, you're looking at a sick movie, man. Obviously, I thought that as I walked through here. I just had that creative my idea in my head because I'm a genius. Obviously, I'm a great genius. That's what David is going to Jonathan Nolan. Ivan, like, why don't you write the script, man? Like, you're the one consulting, and you have the whole three act structure planned out. Yeah, I do, guys, but I don't want to write it. You're writing it. You're writing. I'm not writing it. You guys wrote The Dark Knight. You're writing this. I'm not writing the movie. But I'll take me and Vijay will write a 3 act structure plan as a guideline. But you guys have to write the screenplay. But I'll be there with you consulting if I have good ideas. I'm gonna bring up this idea, obviously. Davis Gore, and John O'Hara, you're a genius, man. That's genius. Yeah, it's genius. That's what we're looking at. A sick movie. That's what The Greatest Hits about crazy was. And Keanu Reeves is the main villain of the movie with Scarlett Johansson. Yeah, sick movie, man. Yeah, man. Sarah. That's why they're gonna beg. They had to blast those guys being movie fans, movie stars, my movie, man. And I paid them so much money that they don't make it in Hollywood, right? They all signed mega deals. Movie. That's why they're going to work harder for me, and you're going to get a better performance from Matt Damon, Ben calories than even you do in Hollywood. I'm like, Keanu, I paid you like a $200+ million deal. I want you to destroy the role. Yeah, don't worry about it, boss. I will. You got to work hard, Keanu. I gave you your freedom. You don't have to do anything. And I pay you a boatload of money. I want you to destroy the role of the villain. Like, lose yourself in character. Don't worry, but I will. He loses himself in character. I want you to be evil, Keanu. Switch off the good, turn on the bad. He's like, okay, I see what you're saying. Tell Scarlett and Ben that too. And I see what you're saying. Don't worry about it. We're going to destroy the role. And they lose himself in character. Matt Damon loses himself in character, and like they destroy the role. And they work much harder for me than they do in Hollywood because I pay them more money with them in Hollywood. Those guys. They signed mega deals. Some center. Boom, 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 boom. Those in like the drums, and those are while we're driving, and you see like the people chasing us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Fuck me, fuck me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Matt Damon says that. Yeah, it's like it's hopeless, man. You have like two couples. They're in the car, and you have all these like creepy guys with masks chasing them. There's some people even peeking through the windows. They're everywhere. They're all over the place. Yeah, it's such a powerful organization. And the guys with masks are chasing us in the car, chasing us in the building. We jump off buildings. It's a crazy movie, entertaining ride of a lifetime. I'm gonna tell Jonathan Nolan and David Asghar, I want like, when do you want to find out the company's dirty? A good like an hour, maybe 45 minutes of the movie. We find 40 minutes of the movie. 30 minutes of the movie, we find out it's dirty. The remaining 2.5 hours is non-stop entertainment action. Okay, all right, now when you give these Hollywood actors their time to shine in the movie. Michael B. Jordan will get a good maybe hour and 15 minutes to shine in the movie, whereas Matt Damon will get like his 2+ hours to shine in the movie, because I'm paying him a lot of money, obviously. Like Matt Damon is pretty much like the main character out of the good guys with me and VJ. And the main character out of the bad guys is Ben Affleck, Scarlett Johansson, and Keanu Reeves. But the other guys are minor characters with masks and everything. But Keanu Reeves and them are the main villains of the movie. Yeah. Some Sarah? Yeah, look at a sick movie, man. You're a creative genius, I know. Look at a sick movie with a Great Escape. I could write the movie myself if I want to, but like secret agent movies, you have to use all these big, complicated words. I'd rather just have Jonathan Nolan and David Asghar write the script, but I will be with them consulting because I'm a creative genius. I have a lot of ideas for the movie, but you guys have to write it. They might tell me, Ivan, we need your guidance, man. You're a fucking creative genius. Be there. Yeah, I'll be there with you guys. Me and Vijay will be with you guys, consulting and giving you ideas, but you guys have to write it, man. I'm not writing it. I don't want to stress myself out writing the screenplay and also have to practice my lines. Zane's is the only movie whereby I'm stepping down. I'm actually going to write it. It's my story I wrote it. But The Great Escape and They're Unique and Invalid, I'm not writing those movies. But I'll write down the 3-act structure. So the script is based off Ivan O'Meara and VJ's ideas. Because I'm a creative genius, obviously. But like I'm not writing the screenplay. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm not going to write it. I got a sick movie, man. That's why Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, and Scarlett Johansson and Keanu Reeves are gonna beg, man. They had a blast working on the movie, and the whole world's going crazy about the movie. It has crazy buzz, and I pay them. They got paid so much money for it. Yo, Ivan, I'm not kidding around. I know you think I'm joking, man. I'm not joking, Ivan. Please, Ivan, save us for the next movie. We don't want to go back to Hollywood, Ivan. We had a blast working on your movie, man. The crazy fans and everything, man. I don't want to go back to Hollywood, Ivan, man. Like Hollywood sucks for your company, Ivan. Like, guys, I opened more doors for you. Yeah, you did, Ivan, but Hollywood can't pay us the money you paid us, and they're not going to give us the same perks. And we're going to be left behind the side attention, Ivan. Like, we don't want to go back, Ivan. Please, Ivan, VJ, please. Michael B. Jordan, all of them might cry. Yeah, my guys, man, you can shed tears, man. You're not good for the next movie. But they might cry. Ivan, VJ, please, we don't want to go back to Hollywood, Ivan. Hollywood sucks for your company. I know, guys. But you're not good for the romance story at all. Okay? You're not good. You crazy people, yeah. But they're gonna beg though. I'm like, no, guys, you're not good for the next movie. But their agents will tell them, guys, beg your ass off for IMV to resign you. His company blows out of the water, man. He gave you better perks. He paid you way more money than what you ever make in Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? You're world famous. The fans love you. Obviously, like, beg your ass off for IMV to resign you. Fuck Hollywood. Yeah, the agents will tell the actors, yeah, guys, fuck Hollywood. Beg IMV to resign you, but we're not going to resign him. I'm not going to have you guys be in the next movie, man. Same actors in the movie, man. You guys are crazy people. Yeah. Some Sarah. No, seriously, man. Why are the Hollywood actors begging? I told you, they don't want to be left behind. They want to be saved. They were saved. They experienced that glorious sense of me, VJ. The main event, me, VJ. Don't forget that. The crazy fans. They won't be left behind. And Sky Source blows out of the water. It's like Incredibles, man. Yeah, man, they partied up on $1 million house, my $100 million yard, my office, my facilities in my office. You know what I'm saying? I spoiled them all. I can eat buffet, limo services, staying at the suites for the world tour. You know what I'm saying? They were featured on the magazines with me and everything. And the whole was going crazy. They were training with me and everything. They're world famous with me. The main event. That's why they're begging, obviously. And another small reason is because they know as long as they work for me, they have their freedom. They don't have to do anything. As I got them out of Hollywood, the Hollywood system. Don't forget that, right? And they know they made a lot of money they don't make in Hollywood. Ben Affleck and Matt Damon don't make $130 million in Hollywood. No, man, they make like they're 15, 12, 20 in Hollywood, those guys. That's how much they make, right? I mean, I paid them like a 130 something million deal, which is like 100 million, 90 million, $95 million in American money. They don't make that in Hollywood. They made like 45, 50 million after taxes for the movie project. The Ben Affleck and Matt Damon made like they're 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 after taxes in Hollywood. Because they get like 20, 15, 10 in Hollywood, those guys. I can easily pay them more. That's why they're begging, obviously. I'm like, guys, you're not good for the romance story. I'm not going to be signing you crazy people. Yeah. So. Yeah. Yeah. You think Mike B. Jordan's agent will push for more money? Yes, all the agents who represent the actors, the eighth actors, are going to push for more money. I'm like, no, guys, Michael's not worth. I'm not going to pay Michael like 40, 50 million royalties. He's not worth that, guys. Oh, man, he gets like, if he's worth 50 million by then, I can pay Michael 21 million in royalties. If he's worth 60, 65, I can pay Michael his 26 million in royalties. I can pay him his like 15. If he's worth 60, I can pay Michael the high end, the 15 million salary. If he's worth 60, you can pay him like 15 million, even 50.9. If he's worth like 50, I pay Michael his 13.5. Because I have to create room to pay the crewmen. $1.5 million is enough to pay like 30 crewmen, the 150K, so you have to create more room to pay the crewmen. 13.5 million for Michael B. Jordan's enough for his base. He doesn't get a bonus. He's worth $50 million by the time we get the Great Escape. You can give him 20, 21 million in royalties. It's a 34 million deal. He gets 2 million for the game. That's 36. His promo money, his merch money, you give him $1 million for the merch, 37. And with his speaking money, Michael B. Jordan sound like a 41 million deal, which is like 31, 32 million his American money. After taxes and Asia, Michael B. Jordan's walking away with like 17 million, 16.8 million, 17 million in his bank after taxes for his combined earnings. And he gets his $2,000 gift card and it's over a gas card. Michael doesn't make $17 million of a tax in Hollywood. No, he makes a few $1 million from Hollywood. As Michael peaks at like probably 7 million, 8 million in Hollywood right now, right? That's probably his peak. Paying more money what he makes in Hollywood, obviously. That's why he'll beg, obviously. I'm like, no, Michael, you're not good for the romance story, okay? You're not good. They're all gonna beg, man. Like, when they beg, they're not kidding around. Like, when the Hollywood actors beg me to resign, they're actually not joking. Ivan, the only thing I'm joking, I'm not fucking playing the games here, Ivan. Like, I'm being serious, man. I don't want to go back to Hollywood, man. Please, man, can you resign us? Please, Ivan. Please. Please, Ivan. Please, VJ. We don't want to be left behind. We don't want to go back to Hollywood, I know. But they're not good for the romance story. You crazy people. Yeah. I'm not going to have the same actors movie, guys. You guys are crazy people. But their agents and managers will tell them to beg, man. They're going to tell them to beg, man. It's crazy, man. That's like VJ Midnight Bayer and Esau. Being her boss. All the Hollywood actors are begging, man. Maybe just resign him. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, they're begging Ivan. Yeah, because they were saved, man. They never experienced that kind of fame before, man. Like, for my movies, it's worldwide international fame. It's something crazy. Especially when we go world touring, the actors will now realize how famous they really are. Like, all the cities in Europe, all the countries in Europe and America, Canada, Mexico, China, Japan, all the fans are going crazy about the movie, and they're world famous, man, with me and VJ. They never experienced that kind of international fame before. The world's buzzing about the movie, and they're famous movie stars. They're part of the main event of the VJ. That's why they're begging. They don't want to go back to Hollywood. They're left behind to sign attention, obviously. Because they're looking out for their own careers as Hollywood actors, right? That's why they're begging, obviously. It's crazy. Yeah. Look, I can't picture Matt Damon and Keanu Reeves and Scarlett Johansson and Michael B. Jordan and Brie Larson and Paul Bettany and all those guys begging and Scarlett Johansson begging. Oh, even though the big powerful actors in Hollywood are going to beg. Because they never experienced that kind of fame before. My fame is crazy, man. It's just, you fall on top of the world. It's constant entertainment, constant trends on X. It's crazy. As they will be trending, the greatest hip actors will be trending with me, VJ. Trending too once I sign them, obviously. It's crazy. They never experienced that kind of thing before, those guys. They're world famous, man. They know when to go back to Hollywood. Yeah, they're famous, but they have side fame. There's a side attention. The fans in Hollywood, the fans don't really care that much about the movies compared to me and VJ's They're Unique, obviously, right? Romance Story. They don't really care about those movies that much compared to the way they care about our movies. They care about it, but not the way they care about me and VJ's movies. There's side attention. That's why they're all begging me and VJ to be signed, obviously. It's crazy. And their agents and managers will even tell them to beg. Yeah, even though Hollywood threw you guys a lot of offers, like Hollywood subsidized guys, Ivan can easily pay you more. Beg Ivan and VJ to resign you. Even the agents will tell the actors that. Because they know I can pay the actors more than what Hollywood can pay them, obviously. Hollywood will be throwing Keanu Reeves 20, 25, 30 million, 50 million contracts, $50 million contracts. Ben Affleck 10, 12, 15, 17, 20 million. Matt Damon 20 million, 15. That's the kind of money that Hollywood will throw them, obviously. And they might give them points, but chances are they'll be lucky to get 20 million of the points, 50 million of the points. Ivan can easily pay them more than what they make in Hollywood. Hollywood cannot compete with me, VJ's company, because they don't have the deep pockets that me, VJ have. Obviously, you guys from Sarah? Yeah. It's crazy, man. Yeah, man. Let me charge my phone. All right, will the agents push for more money for Matt Damon and Scarlett Johansson? Yeah, they will. They might push for 100, 120 for those guys. I'm like, nah, guys, they're not worth that. 80 million for Ben Affleck and Scarlett Johansson is enough, and 83 million for Matt Damon is enough. I'm not paying those guys more money. You guys are getting greedy, man. Sorry. Yeah. That's enough, guys. Stop being greedy. All right, we're just messing, man. It's a deal. They don't even make us in Hollywood. Yeah, we're just being greedy. Yeah, you guys are being greedy. You guys are being greedy. I'm not going to overpay these guys having to do me, man. I'm sorry, huh? Yeah, man. Yeah. That's why we usually live in life, man. Yeah, man. We're famous, big budget movie stars. That's why she cries, man. Ivan, because she wants to be. Yo, Ivan, I want to be a big budget famous movie star with you and get paid all that money for it. The billions. What the Amazon deal, right? Yeah. And then Microsoft and Sony do it for the game. Yeah, I want to be a game star with you, be on the game with you. I want to be a movie star with you. I want to be featured on a merch with you in the magazines and even inside on my own Amazon. That's just crazy, obviously, because she knows I did it. She got duped. You know, Ivan with that mask, as I was saying, is that's like $25 billion for him. I want him to get me out. I want a piece of that. Because she knows with that money, she could live the life with me. You know, she can actually achieve her dream and be a famous movie star live and have the power and the control of life. VJ wants the power and the control of me. She doesn't want to be under the gates in Hollywood with a shitty career. That's why she cries. She wants me to get her out. VJ, duh. She got duped. Honestly. That's why she's crazy, obviously. And she loves me and she wants to be with me. She can't do without me, VJ, right? One reason why VJ cries is because you won't let her be with me. You separate me from her since birth, man. And yeah, if we infect VJ and we separate her from Ivan, obviously, and we have those dolls without the VJ, Victoria Justice will become a horror whereby she keeps fucking them. because she sees hell and she can't be with Ivan, she's gonna be a psychotic woman and cry every day to Ivan. And now VJ is a psychotic woman because you separated from her and you infected her, and you had that she's a whore because the dogs went after her. And now she's addicted to sex. That's why Victoria Justice is now a psycho. She's a psychotic woman, obviously. Turned her into a psychotic woman. She's fucking crazy, that woman. Crazy, man. No. So VJ can't do that, Ivan. No, man, no. She can't do that, man. She cries every tears me every night, man. She can't do that on me. I'm her fucking baby white, right? He's God, I'm special, right? I'm her husband. We have history in the sky. Her justice can't do that on me, like, duh. VJ can't do that on me, man. Duh, she's a crazy woman. Yeah. Yeah. Will the Great Escape be a revolution in technology? Yeah, well, I'm making the Great Escape for $800 million. So you're looking at something unheard of for the technology of the Great Escape 2. It's better quality than even James Bond and Mission Impossible and John Wick. It's Hollywood on steroids. Like, my movies are unheard of budgets, man. So it's blowing the technology of Hollywood out of the water. That's why the Yakuza are begging, because they know my comic goes out of the water. As Keanu will be shocked by the technology of the Great Escape. I build all these sets in Italy and everything, New York and everything. I have a lot of money put towards visual effects for the car chases, for the jumping off the buildings, looking at entertaining scenes, the gun scenes, the fighting scenes. It blows out of the water, yeah. Because I'll be putting a good like $200 million towards visual effects and special effects for the Great Escape. And for set building, for set building for the Great Escape, I only have to put maybe $30 million towards that. $40 million towards building nice sets. And I only need like 10,000 extras for the Great Escape for the extras in Italy. That's it, right? Like 10,000 extras for the Great Escape. It's enough. 10,000, 50,000 extras, so I can easily afford it. I pay them the $180, I can easily afford it. So the Great Escape will be filmed in Italy. New York and Italy, yes. The Great Escape will be filmed in New York and Italy, obviously. Yeah. Will you have scenes where Matt Damon and his wife can't find jobs? No. The focus is on me and VJ, but then once we accept the job and they fly us out to Italy, that's where we meet Matt Damon and Michael B. Jordan and Brie Larson and all those guys in the plane. That's when we first meet them. A good like 40 minutes of the movie, that's when you finally meet Matt Damon and all those guys, and they get their time to shine in the movie, obviously. Guys, from Sarah. Yeah, give Matt Damon a good hour and 30 minutes of it in the movie for his time to shine. Michael B. Jordan, maybe a good hour and 15 minutes, 20 minutes of the movie. An hour, maybe 10 minutes of the movie to shine. I pay a lot of money. You gotta give these guys their time to shine in the movie. But me and PJ are the leads. Sarah? Yeah. Yeah. My beer's already done? Jeez, man. Yeah. You think Zanis will blow the Great Escape out of the water? No. It'll be pretty close. But Zanis will be the better movie choice in the Great Escape, obviously. But the Great Escape will be a masterpiece. I have the story in my mind, looking at it, as I explained earlier, looking at amazing movies. Something like Vacancy, kind of. Except we're on the run from a big secret organization. It's a bit dark. It's R-rated, right? It's a darker movie right now. Will you have sex scenes, Ivan? Yes, I will. Obviously. Like, once we find out the company's dirty, like, and you know what I'm saying, we're on, you know what I'm saying, I want to do a thing where, like, Matt Damon, Matt Damon and his wife are going crazy. Me and VJ are going crazy. We cry. Like, everything's gonna be fine, and like we have a sex scene. I'm gonna tone down the sex scene, obviously. Have it partial nudes, not full nudes like Game of Thrones. No, partial nudes. Obviously, it's partial nudes. Obviously, I'm not gonna have full nudes for my movie. That's crazy, obviously. Right? The movie's dark though. I want it rated R. Tell Jonathan Nolan and David S. Goyer that way they know. I want it rated R, guys. Yo, Ivan, you're right. If it's rated R, it'll be a better story. It'll be better. PG-13 will be a masterpiece too, but it's not. It's cheesy. It's watered down. It's watered down. You guys see what I'm saying? It's watered down. Yeah. Dark High Round AI, I see what you're saying. If it's rated R, it's you're more hooked. It's darker. Yeah, it's better. It's a better movie, obviously. They're swearing in it. Me, VJ, Matt Damon, and Ben Affleck, and all those guys are swearing in the movie. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Obviously. Yeah. I'm sorry. That's Smoke Off Outside, guys. I'm enjoying showing you guys with my beer. Yeah. I have 2 more days off, guys. I work Wednesday again, right? I only work once a week, guys, right? Once a week, and I get my 6 days off, so it's slack. Obviously. Even though I'm poor, I'm living the life right now. I just work once a week. I collect welfare, and I get my beer, my smokes, and I make videos. I watch stuff on YouTube. I'm enjoying myself, obviously. But I'm poor, though. That's my point, right? Fucking poor. Yeah. I'll have to launch make the Great Escape for $1 billion because I don't want to waste money. No, $800 million towards the Great Escape's enough. Obviously. I'll put like $380 million towards salaries, and then the rest of the money goes towards the movie. I'll put $200 million towards the visual effects and specials for the movie, maybe $35, $40 million towards building unheard of sets. That's why you're looking at unheard of car scenes, man, because I'm putting $200 million towards the visual effects and specials for the Great Escape. Looking at something revolutionary technology too for that, better than James Bond and even John Wick, man. That's why my company will have a water. It's Hollywood on steroids. It's a new Hollywood. Sky Source. That's why all the Hollywood actors won't work with me because they know my company's better than Hollywood. Yo, Ivan fucking owns that big film studio with VJ. It's independent, but it's fucking better than Hollywood, man. You can pay the actors way more money, you get better perks. You guys much bigger budget movies than what Hollywood could afford. Yeah, Hollywood cannot afford to make a movie for $800 million. They'll lose their money, man. They peak at $350, and some movies make it for $400, but Hollywood peaks at about $350 million for their movies. The Great Escape making for $800 million. Something crazy. Yeah. How much crewmen will you have? I'll have a good maybe 500 crewmen for the Great Escape. 400 crewmen. 500 crewmen for the Great Escape. 400 crewmen's enough for the Great Escape, right? 400 crewmen for the Great Escape, and that's it. That's why you have to be careful on how much you pay Matt Damon and Ben Affleck and Scarlett Johansson, Keanu Reeves, and Michael B. Jordan because you have to create room to pay the crewmen. That's why you have to be careful. That's why if Michael B. Jordan's worth $50 million, I'm not going to pay him $14.50. I'll pay him $30.5 because I have to create more room to pay the crewmen. You can give him $20 million of the film profits. Pay him $2 million, $2.2 million for the game. He gets $1 million for the merch, and he gets his $5, $6, $7 million speaking. That's like a $41, $42 million deal for Michael B. Jordan. That's enough. His agent wants more money. I'm not paying more money, and Michael's not worth any more than this. I'm not going to have him do me. Alright, what about 50 for Michael B. Jordan? I'm like, nah, guys, he's not worth that. He gets 21. He's a smaller A-lister. I'm not going to pay him that. He's not a bigger A-lister, guys. I'm not going to have these guys do me, you greedy pigs. Yeah. You guys are greedy. Yeah, man. So you're thinking something like The Matrix, when the final battle with Neo and Smith, it's not like that, but the scene when we're driving our cars, you know what I'm saying, like, go now, and then we run into the car, and the guys are chasing, obviously, and then we drive the car, and all of a sudden you see just like guys with masks driving cars, and they're chasing us out of the bloom. And remember that scene when you saw the Smiths looking through the window? Yeah, you see some guys with masks looking through the window as we're driving in the city, which symbolizes the power of the organization. There's no getting out. There's no escaping this organization. That's why it'll be a masterpiece. Obviously, you get that music, boom, 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 like the drums. I'm saying, yeah, and then yeah, you're looking at a sick movie, and it's dark. That way, it's a masterpiece. Obviously, You're a genius, I know. Something like The Matrix, how when the Smiths are seen looking through the window, yeah. You have a few people looking through the window and I'm saying, like, yeah, sick movie, man. And Matt Damon's like, fuck me, you know what I'm saying? And his wife's like, oh my God, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. VJ's like, oh my God, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, sick movie. Yeah. You think The Greatest Hit will be number 2 after Zanus? Most likely. The Greatest Hit is most likely number 2 after Zanus. Third, probably the Western Gangster movie. Then fourth, the Hidden Valley movie. And the worst one will be There Unique, because There Unique is just romance. But There Unique is hardcore drama, but it's just romance, right? That's my point right now. But the Western Gangster movie with Shia LaBeouf and Leonardo DiCaprio might be better than The Great Escape, perhaps. Because you're looking at gangs in the Western world, man. Looking at a sick movie. Yeah. That's insane. Yeah. That's a long time from now. That's the end of phase 1, right? The Western Gangster movie is like 25 years from now. 27 years from now. It's a long time from now. Yeah. Leonardo DiCaprio will be pushing, he'll be like in his late 60s. 70s when he does a movie. Leonardo DiCaprio was about 50 now. So it's 20, yeah, he'll be in his 70s when he does the Western Gangster movie, Leonardo DiCaprio. And Shia LaBeouf will be about 60. Shia LaBeouf will be in his 60s. Obviously, they're all older, these guys, right? It's crazy how time flies by, you know? I remember when Shia LaBeouf was a kid when he did Transformers. He was a 20-year-old kid. Now he's like in the 60s. It's crazy. Time flies by, right? Yeah. With the Western Gangster, you can have Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt be in that movie. Because they're going to be old. They're going to be in their 80s. Doesn't hurt to save them before they grow old and pass away. You can sign them to a mega deal for the movie. Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise for the Western Gangster movie. If Tom Cruise is not chosen for the Great Escape. Because chances are I will choose Keanu Reeves over Tom Cruise. Chad Celesti's biased. But he'll tell me, Ivan, yeah, choose Keanu Reeves over Tom Cruise. I work with Keanu Reeves on John Wick and The Matrix. Choose Keanu Reeves. Chad Celesti's biased, obviously. He knows Keanu Reeves. He worked with him on John Wick and The Matrix. You might tell me, Ivan, choose Keanu Reeves. Yeah. Yeah. Is Keanu Reeves greedy, Ivan? Of course he is. He's a greedy pig, man. He's a powerful A actor. Of course he's greedy. You might want more. I'm like, no, Keanu, you're getting greedy. I'm not going to pay you with $300 million. You're not worth that, man. $200 million is enough for you. I'm not paying you more, Keanu Reeves. Stop being greedy. That's what you're worth. You're not worth any more than this, man. Not the main event. Yeah, well, you're a part of the main event in the sense that you're my movie and you made my movie better and you put more buzz, but you're not ultimately meaning you're the main event. I'm not going to have you do Keanu Reeves. $220 million for using enough. I'm not paying more money, man. Stop being greedy. It's a deal, Ivan. Sign me up, man. He signs a mega deal, Keanu Reeves, right? I take him out to dinner. There they go. For the Great Escape, right? Yeah. Yeah, man, Ivan gave me the best deal of my life. He's a fucking best boss ever. Him and Vijay are the best bosses ever, man. He paid us all this money more than we're making Hollywood, and he gave us our freedom. They gave us our freedom, man. As even though Hollywood's dirty, and the gates make the actors pay to make their money, they still, even though it's dirty over there, the gates did give the actors a good deal. They got to be famous and rich. You got what I'm saying? As people got to do for money. But for my company, they don't have to do anything. In Hollywood, they have to do it. But I told you, the Gates did give them a good deal, the Hollywood actors. They got to be famous and rich with their family, right? That's my point. They got to live a life and be rich and famous. So they did give them a good deal. My point is Hollywood's dirty. You got to do it to make your money. That's how it works, right? My company don't have to do anything. Don't hate Hollywood saying, yeah. Yeah. That's why the Zane stars are going to beg, because they want to be a part of that secret agent movie. Yeah, I want to be a part of that secret agent movie. I'm like, no, guys, you're not good for the movie at all. Except for John Boyega and Idris Elba, they're actually good. But if I resign them for the Great Escape, they're gonna piss off a lot of actors, agents, and managers. It's not fair to the other Hollywood actors. But John Boyega and Idris Elba don't care about the Hollywood actors. Idris Elba said, "I haven't fucked those actors. Just resign me, man, for that secret agent movie." I'm like, no, Idris, you can't be selling. But he's very good for the movie, Idris Elba. Idris Elba has that secret agent look like crazy. And John Boyega too, kind of. Obviously, that's why they're gonna Iron Man. Fuck those guys. Just resign. I'm like, no, guys, you can't be selfish. I'm not gonna have you be in the Great Escape. Okay, you can't be selfish, guys. But they don't care about all the actors, those guys, right? They don't care, obviously. Yeah, duh. All they care about is their own careers. Because Idris Elba knows, like, he signed his 50+ million deal. 53, 54, 55 million deal for the Great Escape. He doesn't make that in Hollywood. And John Hagen knows I can sign his 33, 34 million deal for the Great Escape. He doesn't make that in Hollywood, John. That's why they're begging him. So you know I can pay them more. I'm like, no, guys, you're not going to be in the Great Escape with Keanu Reeves. You're not good. Well, you're actually good, but I'm not going to sign you. Can't be selfish, guys. You have to think about other actors in Hollywood. It's not just about you guys. You can't be selfish, guys. Some Sarah. Oh, I hate him, yeah. But John had a job with bag, man. Ivan, like, I'm not kidding around. I know you think I'm playing around. I'm not playing any games here. I'm not joking around. I don't want to go back to Hollywood, Ivan. Please, man. I want to be your next movie, Ivan. Please. Please, Ivan. Please, VJ. Please. I'm saying, I might tear up. I'm like, no, you're not good for the next movie, guys. We're Keanu Reeves. Okay. Please. I'm saying, yeah, they're begging hard. You crazy people. Nah, man, you're not gonna be next movie, guys. Crazy fucking people, man. Crazy Hollywood actors. Yeah, the reason why we're crazy, Ivan, is we're desperate. Like, we don't want to go back to Hollywood. We don't want to be inside tension. And you saved our asses. You got us out. We don't want to go back. Your economy was out of the water. Please, Ivan, resign us. I'm like, no, guys. You're not going to be in the Great Escape with Keanu Reeves. And Matt Damon and Michael B. Jordan. You guys what I'm saying? You're not good. Ben Affleck, right? You're not good, obviously. Yeah. Give me a second, guys. I'm going to go outside and have a smoke. Almost done the video. I hope you guys are doing this show. This Great Escape show, right? Go outside and have a smoke. Go ahead, Sam. Scare everyone up. Almost done the video, guys. Yeah, that's why me and VJ live in life, man. That's why VJ's proud of me. Because of me, we're living this life. That's why VJ will really appreciate me before I differ, man. It's because of fucking Ivan Amari, I got you out, and you're sharing the billions with me off the book, and we get to be movie stars and stuff that feels like better in Hollywood. And we now have the power control over our own brands, our own movie brands, and game and merch. All the merch money, movie money, game money goes to me, VJ, and Amazon takes their 10% cut, and Amazon is only taking their 5% cut for the game. Obviously. Yeah, that's why VJ will appreciate me, obviously, why I differ, obviously. VJ is a sellout in Hollywood with a shitty career. And she sees hell, she got duped at the gates. She's fucking stupid, that woman. Yeah. Well, the Hollywood Actors Network with Michael B. Jordan, Brie Larson, Keanu Reeves, Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, and Scarlett Johansson. Of course they will. They're all going to network with them too, obviously. Yeah, asking for word, but none of those guys are going to give word. They're all selfish, those guys, man. No one will give word. Because I told you, their hope, even the actors for The Great Escape, their hope is that Ivan resigns them for the romance story because they're crazy people. They want to, yeah, I just want to work for you, Ivan. I don't want to go back to Hollywood. Once you're in the Sky Source movie, you're not going to want to go back to Hollywood because Hollywood is not Sky Source. Sky Source blows out the water. It's Hollywood on steroids. Like, it's like Incredibles, guys. Like flying on my Incredibles private jet, my nice facilities and my office facilities, limo services, staying at the suites, partying up on $1 billion house, like Batman and Incredibles. Like, you know what I'm saying, be featured in the magazines and be trending with me and VJ. They never experienced something before. That's why all the actors are begging, obviously, for me to resign them. And all the Hollywood actors are begging them for word. But Keanu Reeves and all of them are not going to give word either because they're selfish people. I'm not giving you word. If I ask you for word, you wouldn't give me word either. I'm not giving you word. And my hope is to be in the next movie. I don't want you guys to be in the next movie. I want to be in the next movie. That's why they don't give word. They're selfish, obviously. All they care about is their own careers, those guys, right? In Hollywood, right? They're all selfish, those guys. They don't give word. Nobody gives word. They're all selfish. It's actually funny. No one gives word. It's actually funny. They all, yeah, fuck you. I'm not giving you word, man. Yeah, I don't care about you guys. I only care about my career. Yeah, they don't care about those guys. All they care about is their own careers. All the Hollywood actors, right? They're all selfish. Yeah. It's actually funny. Yeah. So all the Hollywood agencies will be in your database. Yeah, so I'll have George help me out with it. Yeah, George, yeah, Ivan, don't worry about it. I know all the agencies in Hollywood, obviously. Yeah. So when the engineer designs the computer software, I'm gonna tell him I want all the Hollywood agencies in the SkySource database. That way, when my secretaries put out the casting calls, all the agents in Hollywood know, and they call my office and they try to get their actors work, obviously, for my company. I'm not going to have studios agencies, only Hollywood agencies. Because if you want your movie to be on the same quality as Hollywood, Ivan, you have to have Hollywood actors in your movie. Well, Hollywood actors are not cheap, but because I'm a multi-billionaire, I can easily afford to pay them their millions more than what they make in Hollywood. You guys know what I'm saying? That's what my comic blow out the water. Serious actors will make your movie not that. It won't be as good as Hollywood, Ivan. You're gonna get shittier acting. The quality will dip in your movie, and it will not have as much buzz because no one cares about the serious actors. Whereas Hollywood actors are famous people who a lot of people around will know about. They help with more buzz. They make your movie better. That's why I'm only gonna have Hollywood actors in my movie. But Hollywood actors are not cheap. They cost money because I'm a multi-billionaire. I can easily afford to pay them a lot of money, more than what they're making in Hollywood. If their agents and managers get greedy, I'm not going to overpay you guys and have them do these. Yeah. Which they will be greedy, obviously. The agents and managers, I know they're going to be greedy and push for more money. I'm like, no, guys, this is enough. If you don't like what I'm paying you, go work in Hollywood and make less money. I'm not going to overpay these guys and have them do it, man. They're not going to be event guys. You guys are getting greedy. Getting greedy, man. Yeah, man. Sarah? Yeah, and if you want to get if you also want to get the same quality as Hollywood, you have to have Hollywood crewmen too, not C-list crewmen. No, Hollywood crewmen working on your movie. That way, your movie is on the same quality as Hollywood. You have to hire Hollywood screenwriters if you want the same quality as the Hollywood movies. That's why I'm hiring Hollywood people, obviously. My company. Hollywood 17. Hollywood Presidents. You got some Sarah? Yeah. That's what skies will blow out of the water. Anyways, guys, this is video. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. I'm saying out. Peace. Peace out, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this Great Escape show. Peace out, guys. Don't hate him, son.